Edward never wants to be at home these days. Anyway, I thought you were seeing someone about these panic attacks.
Edward's put me on his booper. I'm seeing a hypnotherapist.
Well, it doesn't seem to be working. You might as well have gone in NHS. Have you noticed any changes?
I don't really know. It's playing havoc with my appetite. At Sue Ostler's last week, I went nauseous at the nut roast.
Sue Ostler is a nut job.
It often seems to happen when I'm around nuts. I think it's to do with the regression therapy and the squirrel incident when I was younger.
Which squirrel incident?
Oh, well, when Edward and I were courting, we had a beautiful picnic one summer under the big elm tree in the park. Oh, we had champagne and strawberries and all the lovely things you have on a picnic. I remember Edward even bought a little bag of oysters because he said that champagne and oysters always put him in the mood.
Oh, please, Ruth, spare me those kind of details. Just get to the point, will you?
Well, anyway, it was a lovely hot day and we were feeling a bit woozy after the champagne, so we had a little lie down. Oh, I got the fright of my life when a squirrel scampered across the bridge of my nose to get to Edward's nuts.
And that's put you off nut roast?
All nuts. Brazil, hazel, dry roasted. Oh, I go nauseous at the sight of a Snickers bar.
Oh, well, let's hope no one gets nauseous over the sight of these sandwiches. Did you make these, Ruth?
Yes. There is ham and tuna and cheese for the vegetarians.
Are they all on brown bread?
Oh, yes. I only eat brown bread. I won't have white in the house.
Oh. They say brown bread is supposed to keep you slim. How's the diet going?
Not on a diet.
No?
No.
Oh, well, as long as you're happy, it doesn't really matter, does it? It really doesn't matter, does it, with winter coming up? I mean, you can wear lots of layers and baggy jumpers. Never really bothered you, though, has it? You're like my sister. She's always suffered with her weight.
Oh, how is she? Has she still got that house in France?
No, she sold that. She got a good price for it. A farmer in the village gave her 120,000 euros. And 2 piglets.
Oh, that's a shame. It looked lovely. I remember seeing photos of her in all the local restaurants. Did she buy a new place?
Yes, a little flat over a boulangerie.
How does she spend her summers now?
Just sweating and stinking mainly. I try not to visit her when it's too hot. Well, it's not comfortable, is it? She'd be in her element at this buffet. She'd eat anything. I remember her wedding. She had long hair back then, brunette she was. I remember following her up the aisle. She looked like Meatloaf from behind. She was the first bride I ever saw cut the cake with a fork.
While we're waiting for Malcolm, I need to pop next door because they're clearing Mrs. Mallard's house today and her daughter said I could take a few things as keepsakes.
Oh, I doubt you'll find anything of any value. Didn't she used to rent?
Oh, you've got a dog, haven't you? She might have an old blanket that'll do for his basket.
I didn't know you'd bought a puppy, Anita.
Oh, it was Donald's idea. He saw it on one of those dog shelter websites. He spent a lot of time browsing the internet lately.
Well, what breed is it?
Oh, I don't know. It's a Romanian refuge dog.
See, even the foreign dogs are coming over here now.
Brexit will put a stop to that. Trump's got the right idea. We should build a wall.
Oh, that dog's so feral, he'd probably just cock his leg up at it. No respect.
But how come it came from Romania? I mean, did you have to meet it at the airport, you know, with a sign?
No, just went to the shelter and picked it up. Oh, it had had an awful life. Abused by its first owner, and then run over when it was with its second and had to have its leg amputated. And to top it off, it was flea-ridden and had the mange.
What have you called it.
Lucky.
Please.
Oh, hello, Peter. How are you?
Ruthie, how are you?
Okay.
Oh, have you done something new with your hair?
No, just giving us a little brush through.
Oh, you have to be careful with hair that thin. Brush too hard and it look like you got the mange.
Ruthie, I've got lots of exciting news. Now, I've done a little course. I'm a trained life coach. 3 hours in Milton Keynes, but they gave me the certificate. So if you ever need me, you know where I am.
Oh, we could have done with you a few minutes ago when Ruth was doing her impression of Darth Vader. The Force was certainly with her then.
Oh dear, Ruth, what happened?
Oh, Ruth was reminded of a traumatic event in her life.
Oh, not that cheeky squirrel.
Yes. Although I think, in all fairness, Edward was more traumatised by it than I was.
See you in fine form today, Anita.
Oh, you know me, always up for the occasion.
Unlike your Donald.
Someone's got a fabulous phone call.
Sorry.
Pick it up.
Wait a sec.
It's the...
Hello? No, I'm at a funeral. No, just put the knives away, somewhere up high where we can't get to them. Sorry, I meant she. Yep. Just unplug the electric knife. No, I can't, I've just arrived. Joni's my friend. Yes, yeah, tell Celine she's my friend too. It'll be fine, Benedict. I'm a trained life coach. All right then, later, babe. Bye.
Everything okay?
Well, remember Sean, you know the one who used to work at the council?
Sean. Oh, I know, the tall, hairy one, about 6.5 foot.
Yeah, that's the one. Well, he's going through the change.
So's Ruth.
No, he's transitioning.
Transitioning to what?
Celine. Well, you should see him now, right? He can't cope with all the meds. I mean, it's too much estrogen. We went to a 60s fancy dress party the other night. Oh, he went as Dusty Springfield. Won first prize in the competition.
Oh, well, that must have boosted his confidence.
They didn't realise he'd come as Dusty Springfield. They thought he was Myra Hindley. Anyway, Joni, I am sorry I missed the funeral, but I've been very unwell myself. Yeah.
Oh, really, Peter? What's happened?
I've had an awful cold.
Oh.
The sniffles, if you will.
Oh.
Went out last Sunday with my friend Benedict. He promised he'd take me up the club. Been bunged up ever since.
Oh, dear.
Well, I mean, it just came over me all of a sudden. Broke out in a hot sweat. Originally, I thought it was because Benedict had got his little growler out.
His what?
Well, his little growler, it's his Yorkshire Terrier. He forgot I'm allergic, you see. You should have seen me. Puffing and panting, spread across his chaise lounge. 1 minute I'm boiling hot, next freezing cold. My hands were all clammy.
Oh, how awful.
Well, it got worse. As Benedict lay me on his bed, I could feel one of my heads come on.
Oh, when you do suffer with those.
I'm a martyr to a throbbing head, Joni. Foaming at the mouth I was. Yeah. Well, I had to stay at Benedict's, so he laid me on his bed, and, well, I went all floppy.
Oh, whatever did you do?
He popped a little thermometer in my mouth. He said I was raging hot.
Oh.
Tossing and turning all night I was. Bed sheets were soaked through in the morning.
Oh. I told you.
Quiet, everyone! Dim the lights.
Ooh. Oh.
Now, we're here today. I want to honour a very special man. He's been a constant in poor Joni's life, and although we haven't necessarily seen much of him over the past few years, that doesn't mean that we can forget him. I want you all to join me in raising a glass to a very special man. The birthday boy, Malcolm. Blow hard, Malcolm, and may your dreams come true.
Hold it. Hi, Kelly.
Oh, Teddy, I've had an awful day. All right, Nate.
Kelly.
It's half term, innit? I got the bloody kids. Little bastards still get up early.
Well, that's what happens when you have children, and you do have quite a few.
Well, I can't help being so bloody fertile, can I? It's all right for you, innit? Because you went for an early menopause, didn't you?
Well,
Oh, I should have known, though. This morning when they woke me up, Shalella made me a cup of tea, Kai was carrying the ashtray, Chelsea had me ciggy in her mouth, and little Abdul a box of matches. Oh, he's not even 2. But they learn so young these days. Oh, they can be so cute. Oh.
where are they now?
Well, I had to drop them at their dad's. I've crisscrossed all over town. I said to Chanel, though, I'm not taking you to your dad's. He's got a new bird, and she's as common as muck.
Is she home alone?
Well, no. I wouldn't leave a 6-year-old home alone, would I? Even though she's the oldest. What kind of mother do you think I am? Well, no, I let her go to her dad's on her bike.
But doesn't she have to cross the ring road to get there?
Well, yeah, but she's got her stabilisers on her bike. Safety first. You've got to think of these things when you're a mother, ain't you, Nate?
I was always at home with mine.
Well, the thing is, I like to work. Even when I'm on the benefits. Every little helps, doesn't it? And with the price of fags these days, it makes it difficult to put food on the table.
So are you still with Sports Direct?
Ah, nah. I couldn't rely on that 0-hours contract. Mind you, it was handy for the kids' stuff, though, provided they didn't mind which team they wore. Poor Kai went to school in a Millwall shirt once, and he got the shit kicked out of him.
Has Chelsea started play school yet?
Well, she did, but I had to take her out of there.
Oh, was she bullied? You hear about it a lot.
Yeah, her key worker was a right stuck-up bitch. They called me in and they said to me, Miss Briggs, are you keeping an eye on what Chelsea watches on the television? I said, yeah, of course. We got Sky. My Chelsea had told the key worker she'd been staying up late catching up on Game of Thrones.
Well, it is on very late.
Well, I like to keep them up late so as they don't wake me up too early in the morning. Anyways, Chelsea told the key worker she liked staying up late and that the cow needed to get her life. They told me to rein her in. And I told them, you're the ones with the problem. You just don't know how to deal with kids. Ignorant bitch.
Didn't it occur to you that she might have got a valid point?
Well, yeah, of course. I agreed with Charles completely. The ignorant bitch needed to get her life.
So what does Chelsea do with her days now?
She watches the shopping channel mainly, and it's really helping her with her maths. Plus, she keeps an eye on Abdul if I want to have a little nap. She's a great kid. She can even change his nappy. Well, she's used to changing her own, ain't she? Only problem is, she don't throw it in the bin. And the dog eats what's inside. And his breath stinks. Oh.
Anyway, shouldn't you be getting on with the cleaning?
Oh, I suppose so. I'll make a start on the kitchen, shall I?
I shouldn't think it matters where you start. This place looks like it hasn't had a good clean for at least 10 years. I don't.
Now, are we scattering those ashes?
Yes, all right then, let's go. What about Belinda?
That's alright. She can go in the sidecar on my motorbike.
Oi, what about me? You told me you'd drop me off at the club. Come in my car, I've got plenty of room.
Why don't Belinda go with you and Tyler come in my sidecar?
No, I can't push that wheelchair in. Tyler will come with me. Why don't we all go in your car? No, my suspension's very fragile. I can only manage one at a time.
Come on, Belinda.